Hi guys, it's me Karen. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a picture in Tales from the Midnight Masquerade by Hanna Karlzon, her new book. And I'm going to do this page here. These are the kind of the lighting on the side of the castle or the house they're all going to with a little fairy on it. I was requested to do a couple of pictures in a Hanna Karlzon book with the Derwent ProColours. So I have my fingers crossed on this. I say that because I have not used the ProColours in a book yet, and I find them as an interesting pencil. So if you are wondering, this is a set that I have. The reason I have not used them, other than swatching, is I wasn't happy when I swatched them, but it could have just been the paper I was using to swatch. I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of these, of course. I did get the light fast, kind of a little close to these, and fell in love with those. I do like the Color Soft set of the Derwents, so this is going to be a interesting page here. So I'm going to try them out in a book that I've never colored in yet, and I'm going to try to do these in metal tones because this is not my book that I do certain colors in, so I do have a little bit of leeway with that. That's kind of nice. So we're going to do one kind of in a silver, one kind of in a gold, and one in, I don't know, either a bronze or a, probably bronze would be a good one to go with. So we're going to start off, gosh, I don't know which one I want. What I think I want this one silver. So silver is usually done with like the gray tones and some blacks. I'm just going to put that plastic tray inside of the lid, so it's easier for me to play around with and move around my desk. And then I have the grays on this side of my desk, so I have a set on each side here. So we will go with, let's see, we have lots of grays in here. That's the white one. Felt gray. Maybe I will get out my book. Color chart. Always nice to have your color chart out. So I have my Derwents in here. That's the Inktense, and this should be the ProColor. So we'll just pull those out. 2 pages of those. Boom. Put the book away. And then we will see what we have in grays that will make a silver. Kind of like a silver and a cool gray, black, and kind of a be a little darker gray. So do we have a cool gray in here? My grays consist of a felt gray, which kind of looks brown, a storm gray, and a gunmetal. So we'll get out the gunmetal and the storm gray. Those will be 2 of them. We have to get out the black, white, and I don't really have a cool gray in here. Do I have a really light blue? I have sky blue, so let's find sky blue. Sky blue, where are you? Is it in this one? Or is it over here? Sky blue. We can add a little blue into one of those grays and make it a cooler gray. Okay, so the colors I have out are Sky blue, which is 38, a Chinese white, which is 72, ivory black, 71, storm gray, 68, and gunmetal, 67. And hopefully that will make kind of a silvery color. So we're going to work on this guy up here. And we'll get you down a little closer to it. There we go. All right. So white is going to be our highlight. Black is going to be our depth. Blue, sky blue is going to be sharpened. Sorry. It has a dull point on it. And that will hopefully give us a nice reflective color. And then we have our storm gray and our metal gray, gunmetal gray. So, just move everything a little bit here so I can get my arm on my desk. We're going to start with the sky blue and kind of put it on some highlighted areas here. And probably in here somewhere. Okay, can barely see it right. Here, I'll even turn on the lights. I don't know if that makes it even show up any better. I'm going to go in with the storm gray. Put some of that down. Going over the blue. See, this is my problem with them. It's their mixing ability. It's not terribly good. So you definitely want to make a soft covering on this. I'm going to go over these dots. They look to be raised dots, so I'm going to put stickles or something on them. Brighten up this page a little bit. And then normally I would just put this down as a base color, but I don't know if the other color will go over it very well. Okay, now we're going to go in with the gunmetal. And we'll put a little on this side too. So how is everybody doing? Today is Sunday. This is our extremely hot day. Woke up to probably an 88 temperature. So we're going to get up into the hundreds today, which means I am not going outside. I am staying in and enjoying my cool air I have in here. Okay, well now we are bringing in the ivory black. We're going to darken the darkest sections. And just kind of lightly bring it up. So I'm just feathering it in. I'm not even coloring over it. I'm just pulling the color up from here, kind of flicking it up, and I'll flick it down. Okay, then we're going to take white. I'm going to turn the book a little bit here. And we're just going to put a little pressure on that and blend them in a little, giving us our highlight. A little shine on our silver. Okay, then we're going to bring a little posca. See if I got this shook up enough. Okay, and we're just going to add a little shine right there. It might be just a little too far down, but oops. And then we'll add some just in this area here. To go over that a couple times. Just gonna darken this area a bit more. Putting a lot of pressure on this to get it to come out. A lot of layers there already. And take the white and blend that a little better. Okay, so that'll be our silver one. More like a gunmetal color. I do want to put a little more white in there. There we go. That'll give us a little shine there. And now I have a mess on my fingers. What's new, right? Try to get that off. So you don't have to look at my dirty hands. Okay, we're gonna get out some other colors and go with, I think we'll do this one over here in bronze. So our brown color is kind of like a orange, a chocolate. If you have a bronze color, it would be nice. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, I can move you up a little bit so you can have a better view of that. We have kind of this burnt terracotta, I don't think nutmeg. Venetian Red would be a good one, along with, oh boy, what do we have here? It's autumn leaf. Guess that'll work. Venetian Red. A chocolate, which we have a chocolate color. Burnt umber. Where is chocolate? I need chocolate. I guess I just go down until I find it. What are you? You're a copper. Pull you out. Okay, this is getting silly. Chocolate, right here. Okay, then we have black out, and we have white out. So, we'll go with this set. Maybe get a red in here. Move these colors over to the side. The white and the black back out. And what are you? The nutmeg kind of color. So, we are pulling out. Let's do it this way so you can see them. Venetian Red, number 63. Chocolate 58. Copper Beech, I'm not sure if I'm going to use that one, but it sounded like a good color. 57. Autumn Leaf 62. And Nutmeg, which is the redder. I don't know if I'll use it, but we will see. Because bronze or bronze is more of a red color. Brass is more of a kind of gold red color. So we're going for the deeper color and we're going to see if this works. I am playing, so yeah, I hope you guys don't mind. This is the autumn leaf. I'll get you down a little closer to this little lantern here. And we're going to use this like we did the blue and put it in the highlighted areas of this lantern. Up there on the... We're using a very light hand here because these do not mix well. I don't think. That's my opinion only. There's probably a whole bunch of people out there that love these pencils and are yelling at me. They're hard and they're not soft to use. Venetian Red. They'll hold the point really nice though. I don't like the fact that they don't, I have a hard time getting them to mix. They take like 2 layers on them, maybe 3. So that's kind of hard for me because I like to layer. These little loopy things that I left over here, they're all going to be black, so I'm not going to worry about those. Go in with a pen. Or I'll do them a different color if I do a black background. I don't know what I'm going to do in a background yet. Okay, then we're going to go in with, turn it over, the chocolate. And do it very lightly too. And then down here. Okay. Then we're going to go in with a little bit of that nutmeg. She's going over all of that chocolate, bringing it up into the other color so we get our red tone. Okay, what haven't I used? The copper beech. I don't know what color this is. It's kind of a darker color. Okay, then we'll go in with some white. That's our Chinese white. Heavy pressure. That's our highlight. It's also kind of our blender. Okay, we're going to go back in with the nutmeg color, if I can find that. There we go. Just a little bit more of that in there. There we go. So, not too bad. We're going to add in, I'm going to move those over there. There were two pencils I did not use. So we used the nutmeg, used the copper, used that. Did I use the autumn leaf? I know I used the Venetian Red. I will have to watch back, find out if I did. Okay. The posca will be used on this too, right in the light areas. So put it down, and then I just kind of drag it up a little and drag it down a little. So you don't have too much of a white on there. But you get the hint. We'll put on some white shine that way. Now we're going to go down here and do the gold. This is always fun to try to figure out. So a gold is going to have kind of like if I was doing this in ProColours, it would be the gold color, a goldenrod, a golden ochre type thing. So we're going to see if we can find like a golden ochre color, which would probably be the sunset gold. That's over here on this side. Okay, sunset gold. Do we have a gold? I don't know how gold our gold is. Where's the sunset? Trying to turn these pencils in here. Spectrum, bright red. Doesn't it say? Sunset gold is on the other one, I guess. So I found gold. I'm going to use it. I don't think it is terribly gold colored. Sunset gold here. And we'll take in some burnt yellow ochre. And then a I think it needs a little brown color, so we're going to check and see if burnt umber works on that. Chocolate might be okay too. Okay, we're going to try this one in gold. Colors we're going to use. Gold, sunset gold. Oh, gold is 5, sunset gold is 61, burnt yellow ochre is 60, and burnt umber is 55, and I might bring in chocolate. All right, so we're going to start with, of course, just like always, the lightest color. This little guy is done a little different. He's got more flat edges. So we'll start at the bottom here. And yeah, that's supposed to be gold. It's bright, kind of yellow. Great for sunsets, sunrises. Okay. Now in here, you're going to have a glow from the light coming up about in this area, all the way around here. And it probably won't come out too far here, but it might. Okay. These are metal sheets, because these are still the bumpy guys. I'm going to make those cutouts. So I won't be coloring those. So we'll just kind of pull out some of that light yellow out into these areas. Very, very lightly. Okay, then up here, then we have lines in the back. Yay! They're the lines in the back where this is a solid metal piece. And I'm going to make it a solid metal piece, and we're just going to put the gold going all the way around here in the highlight. Okay, and a little in here. And probably a little right in here somewhere. Okay, now down here, have a little in this area. Just kind of go over that. All right, that's our lightest color. And we'll go from there. Bring in the sunset gold. Excuse me, whatever color I do the background, I'm going to be putting inside these. So what I'm going to do is try to keep those from being colored, which is going to be a hard thing for me to do because I usually go over everything. Like I'm going over the little round ones that are held up. Okay. Just go up and darken up some more areas up on the top up here. Okay, and then down here. All right, now we have the burnt yellow ochre. And then up here. Getting to be really scratchy on that side. And then down here. I'm just using the side of this pencil to color with. I'm not using the point. Okay, now we're going to bring in, we're going to see how the burnt umber goes. That's too dark, or that's okay. I'm going to test the chocolate before I get too far. So chocolate, and we're going to see if that's a better fix. Do one chocolate there, one burnt umber over here. Gee, can you tell the difference? We're going to bring in some of the burnt yellow ochre. I really can't tell the difference there. And then bring in some of the sunset gold. Yeah, so I don't know. Can you tell the difference between the brown? I really can't, so I guess it doesn't matter which one you use. I mean, they're close in numbers too. 55 for the burnt umber and 58 for the chocolate. So you could use either one of those. Just going to use the burnt umber because I have it out in my hand. I really can't tell the difference between the two colors. Okay. I'm having to lay down a lot of pressure to get this color to come onto the paper. So we're using it to make a shadow here. This portion here is more indented towards the candle. And then this side is lighter. So I'm just going to throw in, what is this, the gold, which is bright yellow, in that area up front. And then we'll put in a little of the sunset gold. Okay. Same thing over here. Over here. Which color am I using now? This is the burnt yellow ochre. Okay. I'll have to use the burnt umber down here, darken these up. Get them a little darker under here. Darken it on this side. Go up here too. Okay, and up here. Okay, then we're going to go back in with the, what did I just use? Burnt umber. Yeah, that's darker. The burnt yellow ochre. That's probably another reason I'm not a big fan of these pencils. You have to put a lot of pressure on here to get those to blend. I used very soft pressure putting them down and having to grip the pencil. That affects my wrist a bit. Okay. Now we're going to go back again with the Sunset Gold. Okay, and then the gold over all the top of that. darken up the edges of that. He's actually sitting on it, or she. Don't want to get it in her hair. Just going back in with the brown, a darker brown. Okay, then we're going to bring in some black here. Just go around the edges where you want it to be the darkest. I'm going to have to erase right there. I don't think that one's got an eraser part in it. But I went over the line there a little bit. Okay. So just going to go in with the black. And darken up some areas. Okay, now that we've gotten in really far, we're also going to do the same thing with this, with the posca. So we're going to put a little white in here, pull it out, white on these down here, white up here, maybe even over on this side, up on the top. I don't want to do too much of it because I'm probably going to ink this and I will have to put water on and then I'll have to redo it all. So that's going to be it for this video. I will do the rings here the same color as the lanterns. I'll just bring that color up. And then in part 2, I'll get... like this is going to have to be the same color too, so I'll just do that one dark like I did these. I will do the candles, figure out the background, and do our little dude here, along with all these little swizzles. So it's probably be a 3-parter. I hope you'll stick around for it. Take care, everyone, and I will see you in part 2. Bye now. Take care.